Hello guys, welcome to my review of the co-op and multiplayer. Due to large demand on my original review, I hope this one gets viewed just as much so all of you can be happy and satisfied. Now we're going to go at the co-op first. Now as you see here, I'm playing as a different character and the levels might look the same from the footage from the first review. That's because I played with co-op just tonight, and I'm already looking forward to keep playing co-op because it's just so good. I got different footage right now, and I played with my buddies, and let me just say one thing: the co-op is great. I mean, it really is recommended compared to single player where the AIs don't do much and they don't heal you or revive you when you're down. The co-op is truly the best feature, one of the best features in this game. I mean, everything is just so fun with your friends, because you know you can get XP together and you can play through the game much faster and easier with your friends there. I mean, you can go for achievements. There's plenty of achievements. There's veteran and professional modes that are really cool. Really cool things to check out, especially with 4 players. I mean, even with just you and another friend, you know, playing the game two people in total, it's fun. I mean, it is something that Resident Evil has never had before. 4-player co-op, never had it before, and guess what? It works fantastic in this game. I guarantee you that if anybody doesn't have online, I kind of feel sorry for you, because this is where the game shines. Even, you know, a lot of people left comments in my other review saying that, you know, this is the meat of the game, and that's true. This is the core of the game. The co-op, it just shines over the single player so much, and I think that it's a blast. You can just play over and over again, getting XP, getting weapons, ranking up, getting good, better grades. You know, you can get good grades with your teammates and try to get A's, and there's an achievement to get S's on all the chapters. I mean, it is just non-stop fun, and it is something that not a lot of games have nowadays with a lot of co-op. I mean, maybe like with a game like Halo or Gears of War can pull it off, and Resident Evil pulled it off nicely here. The servers itself aren't bad at all. I didn't experience any lag during playing. I mean, unless the person's connection is screwed up. But the connection's great. It plays fluently, and I didn't have any screen tearing or anything, and it was great. I mean, it played solid, just like single player, and trust me, you're going to want to check out the co-op. If you have online, if nobody has this game, tell your friends to get this game and play it right away. The co-op is highly, highly recommended. But the co-op isn't the only feature in this game that is worth buying. Now let's get to the multiplayer mode that you see here. The multiplayer mode has different modes that you can play on, obviously. You have Team Attack, Biohazard, Nemesis, if you buy Nemesis on the Xbox version, and Heroes, and Survivor. Now, all these modes are all different in some sort, but you can play with a whole team, with your friends, and you play against another team. If you could be the good guys, bad guys, it depends. Now first, let's get into the more straightforward mode, which is Team Attack. Now Team Attack is more straightforward. It's basically Team Deathmatch. Now you're either on Umbrella side or on the US side, or you know, just military, whatever, and you play as the good guys, basically the good team that you usually never see in the real campaign, maybe in future DLC. Basically it's straightforward, running around, shoot. Now like I said before, the servers in this game aren't a laggy mess. It plays like a real game. I mean, as you see here, I mean, it just plays like a campaign, and you just go around shooting, and I think it works effectively. They have zombies running around too. You can kill them and get XP. You share your XP towards the campaign to the multiplayer. The XP carries over, and your guns carry over as well. Now there's a few weapon packs you can get by Microsoft points, or if you pre-ordered it at GameStop. It just, the online itself is really good. That's just this mode though. Now this mode is pretty fun, but we're just getting started. Now there's also a Biohazard mode. Now this mode in particular is like capture the flag, but it's kind of like capture the virus. Now the objective is to capture the G virus and bring it back to your base. The person who gets the most basically wins. Now this is really fun mode. It's basically just this, if you're it's the Spec Ops, or it's the USS going at it and fighting each other for the samples. Now it's really cool because most of the versus mode go against the Spec Ops and the USS, and you can pick each character or whatever. This is really fun. I mean, you wouldn't think that capture the flag would work in a Resident Evil game, or capture the virus, as I like to call it, but Biohazard is a really cool mode. I think it's like really cool that you can get a bunch of XP from this too. I think this is one of the ones where you get more XP, because with team deathmatch or team survival, it's not as interactive. This one's pretty interactive and it's really fun, and it plays well. The next mode is Heroes mode. Now this is the one that they had a trailer for and hyped it up, and guess what? It deserved the hype. This alone is one of my favorite multiplayer modes. Now Heroes mode basically puts the good guys like Leon, Claire, Jill, Carlos, you know, all the good guys on the team, and then it puts them against the USS. Well, it's not necessarily USS, it's more Spec Ops. It's not the USS, it's Spec Ops members. That could be Ada, Hunk, Nikolai, all those people. Those are examples, and basically you just battle it out. I mean, it is really fun. It's really quick too, but all you do is just screw up all the people. Like, you're killing characters off of the series. Like, you're killing good guys, you're killing bad guys, and it's really intense. I mean, I was playing this with Perry, and we were just fucking playing that shit so hard, and that was really fun. I mean, we were going back and forth, and it's pretty quick. Usually whoever just kills members the most wins, and it goes by really fast. Every time you die, you get to just respawn and pick your character again, if it ends up like that. So Heroes mode is really cool. It's really something different to see all these characters in full glory, next generation. I mean, to be Ada just killing Leon and Claire is just a really funny sight, and it's really cool to see, honestly. Now let's not forget Survivor mode. Now I didn't get much footage about Survivor mode, but I do know this. Basically it puts the USS and the Spec Ops against each other, and basically there's one helicopter waiting up at the top of the building, and you have to go reach it and kill everybody and reach it, because there's only room for one team, and that team can either be the USS or the Spec Ops, and guess what? It's your job to do it. Now I did it in a burning building, and unfortunately I lost, but you kind of get the idea where it's kind of like a race to the finish type thing, and kill people at the same time. Again, it's another team effort, and I think it works really well as well. I mean, it just adds to the multiplayer. It's just survive, like, you have to survive, and it's really cool because I didn't play on all the other levels yet, but I think that other levels might be a little bit. But honestly, this is probably my least favorite multiplayer mode. Now we're gonna get to the one that's downloadable content. It costs 300 some Microsoft points, but I had it, so I got it, and it was hyped up, and only Xbox players get it. But that's right, it's called Nemesis mode. Now this mode is fucking awesome. This is right next. Heroes is my favorite. Nemesis mode is my second favorite. This is worth the money. I mean, this is seriously worth the money. It's basically Nemesis. You basically have to activate servers, and when you activate the server, you get to take control of the Nemesis. No, you can't actually be the Nemesis, but basically he's on your side until the other characters, or the other teammates, again, it's against the USS and the Spec Ops. If the other teammate controls the servers, the Nemesis will turn against you, so you kind of have to, it's like protect the Nemesis in a way, but you also got to protect the servers at the same time. So it's a battle to the death with Nemesis right in the middle. Nemesis can turn on you at any time, and it's really cool seeing Nemesis just stand by your side, not shooting you, and actually fighting with you. I mean, that alone is amazing, and that's really worth the content. Maybe it shouldn't be that expensive. Maybe it should have just came with the game of Xbox players. That's what I thought, but then it was like, oh, cost Microsoft points. That's a little but honestly, this mode kicks some major ass, and you know what? It's right up there with Heroes mode. now that you've seen the co-op mode and all the multiplayer modes, and I've given my little input on both in my opinion, all I have to say is that this game is worth the money. Now, the other review covered the campaign and the storyline and the basics. Now, the multiplayer and the co-op is, like I said, it's the main core of the game. And a lot of people demanded it and wanted me to touch on it, and I did. So here you go. This is what I think. All in all, sums it all up. Let me sum it up right here. This game is worth the $60, and it's worth just every single penny that you're going to play. I mean, the co-op is amazingly fun. The multiplayer itself, playing it was just really cool. I mean, like, it isn't the best multiplayer ever, but it pulls it off so well. The servers are nice and clean, and the game modes are a bunch of variety. I mean, you can just keep playing each game mode like night by night. I mean, it just never gets old. And as long as you have people to play with, I think it works excellent. Really excellent. And like I said, Heroes mode is definitely recommended to check out. If you have a PS3, don't worry, they're bringing Nemesis mode to the PS3, I believe. And guess what? Even without Nemesis mode, it is still great. The Versus mode is something, I mean, usually Versus mode never really pulls it off in games, only in big games like Gears of War, or maybe like Assassin's Creed or Halo. Any other game that really comes out that has multiplayer is like, or Mass Effect 3, that was a new with multiplayer, and that worked well. But basically what I'm saying is that this worked amazingly well. All in all, you've got my opinion on the campaign, the co-op for the campaign, and the multiplayer. And guess what? I'm not big on reviews. I'm probably this probably be my only review, if anything. Well, no, I could do more, but it depends on the people who want to see it. But I'm mostly doing Let's Plays, so I will do my Let's Play soon on Resident Evil Remake. I'll pick up on that, and I hope you guys enjoyed my complete review of Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. And if you're a fan of it, if you're a fan of Resident Evil, I recommend you go out and pick this up, burn it. If you have a hacked console, do whatever you need to do to play it. It is worth it. The achievements and everything, the replay value is off the hook. People hate it. IGN, I laughed at their review. People said my review is better than the IGN. I appreciate that. I watched the one as well, and I thought it was pathetic. So, all in all, I'll see you guys next time.